Did Kickstart Ken help or hurt his career riding the 250? Hey everybody, Walty Wallenders, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So Kenny Boy Roczen, welcome back to the Moto merry-go-round. Around and around we go, right? Somebody's got to unpackage this stuff as we examine the good, the bad, and maybe even a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly. Only do rainbows and sunshine.
No. That's lamestream Moto Media's job. Our job here is to read between the lines and look between the ruts and talk about the things that nobody else can talk about. Off limits. Off limits. Well, today we're going to cross those lines. Kenny Boy Roczen, Kickstart. See, when Kenny Boy first did his publicity stunt, when he picked the Kickstart Suzuki and he flirted with all those different colored bikes, it went viral and melted the internet, which was probably not a surprise, or I would say a pleasant surprise for Kenny Boy, because he trended big. That was the biggest story. It trended. It caught fire. Now, this was, I would imagine, now he said he thought it'd be fun. One day a light bulb went off and he just told his wife, what about if I race the two? I don't think so, Kenny. I'm going to call you out a little bit on this. I mean, the truth is usually somewhere in the middle. Maybe it happened a little bit like that, but my guess is in that conversation, if that was the conversation that initiated the whole move to ride the 250, it was more something like this.
Well, what should we do? I think maybe we should ride a 250 because it would go bananas online. It would trend on social media like it did when we picked the Kickstart Suzuki before we picked it. The way we made that go viral, we could do this too. It would be a huge story.
That's what we wanted out of this. I mean, because there was nothing else to gain here, Kenny. I mean, why else do this? In fact, I don't think you helped. We asked it on the community page. If you're new, subscribe and jump over to the community page and participate in some of the polling. Get in the comments, bring your tear-offs, rock an open face if you want. The roost will fly. It'll fly in there. We asked it, like, did this help Kenny's career? Yes or no? I mean, I have to say no. I don't think this helped it at all. Personally, you're a 450 elite rider. Stepping down to the 250s is something you do typically if you get paid to do it. Like you just basically dropping down to classes. We've seen people do that before. I remember Big Bird, Larry Ward, ex-factory guy, comes over to Triple X. We put him on the 250F. Big Bird bags the bud. He got an overall. And then eventually we put him back up on the 450 class. But when he came out of retirement, it was the 250 class. Something like that. I believe, Kenny Boy Roczen, what you did was more of a publicity stunt for clicks and views. That was this, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I just personally think because it wasn't a good look on the track. At first with that, I mean, personally, you should have parked it after you qualified second behind Danger in time qualifying. You know what? I decided to sit it out. I proved I'm as fast as the kids. I'm done. But no, you were committed to ride the bike. I understand you had to do it. The first moto, it looked promising. Both motos, you got starts. First moto looked promising, but you got the fade in you a little bit. And the second moto went from bad to worse. And by normal standards, that's a decent finish. I think it's a commendable finish. But when you tried to hype it up and melt the internet, I really believed you needed to be up there battling. And I just didn't see that happen at all. So I personally, I think this is something now that Kenny Boy, we want to sweep this under the rug and try to forget it as quick as possible, because I just don't really think this was a great move at all. I understand the move. I don't want to second guess it. If I'm his camp, hey, we did it. It is what it is. But it's been kind of crickets over there. We're not hearing a bunch out of Kenny, really explaining himself. I'm sure you'd like to just sweep this one under the rug and move on to super duper. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy, wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now, shark infested. Kickstart, welcome to the swimming pool. 250 class didn't quite work out for you, I'm sure, the way you had hoped. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't great, it was just kind of Kenny raced the 250 class. It is what it is. I don't think you necessarily helped your career. I don't think you necessarily hurt your career. I don't think you really did anything for your career with this move. But I appreciate you going out and trying to do something, and that's why Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Appreciate the content. I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.